Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and we're going to have a quick run through a rift, hopefully a quick run. We're very nearly episode 68, level 68, we're very nearly, I believe, episode 54, that's what we are, but yeah, so, yes, looks like it'll be a pretty good rift. Let's see if we can't get through here. Spent some time playing on my main Demon Hunter, my level 70 Torment 6 Demon Hunter, and had some good runs, picked up some Paragon levels, which I haven't actually spent points on this character in yet, but we'll get there eventually, as we just into level 68, and work our way around here. Looks like we've got good monster density in this rift, so it shouldn't take too long to clear out. And I'm recording a bit later in the afternoon today. You probably noticed the time in the corner up there is in the afternoon. That's because I spent all day thinking about what I was going to do for a video today and then ran out of time and decided I may as well just do this. I am thinking about doing a few other things. I want to pick up my Final Fantasy video. Hang on, I've gone the wrong way here. I want to pick up doing more Final Fantasy, but I'm seriously considering doing a series on Elder Scrolls Online where I just basically level a character for the videos, mostly with the purpose of just going through the story in Elder Scrolls Online, so it'll mostly be solo play. The game is set up very much for easy solo play. There are dungeons and various group events, and we might do some of those as we go through, but it is set up for solo play. So as soon as I decide on a race and a faction for that, and because I have the premium version of the game, I'm not restricted to race faction choices. So essentially I can be any race in any faction that I'm on. And I have the Imperial race as well. So as soon as I think about what race and faction I want to do, and probably the class, I'll probably go with Nightblade because it's the class I'm best at in that game. I've tried Dragon Knight and a few others. Dragon Knight's fun, but I'm not sure it's what I'll go for. Although the idea of a big sort of two-handed Nord Dragon Knight is pretty cool. But we'll see how we go, and that's something I might start next week or the week after. I have a couple other videos still. I'm going to get the final Steam wishlist video done next week. That will be Final Fantasy VIII. Which is something I promised someone for far too long now, and that's going to happen next week. I need to find some time over the weekend just to put a little bit of time into that game, get the hang of it. It's been a very long time since I've played it, and I've never really played it all that way through, so I've only ever played it for a few hours here and there. So I need to sit down and have a good look at that and have a good play of it and come up with some interesting things to talk about with that particular video. But that basically fulfills all the Steam birthday wishlist videos I did a couple of months back. There's one more that I want to do but I can't because the game won't let me. And the person who bought the game for me is okay with that. So unfortunately we've had to explain that out. So and that unfortunately was a game called Kamui. Which I got. It's a vertical shooter, and unfortunately Shadowplay doesn't like recording it. So, because I have tried. It's a bit unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do about that. So I'll just clear through here, get all this out of the way, and just knock these guys down. I think that was nightmarish. So hopefully we'll come. We've hit a dead end. Here we go. Up this way. So we go through here. Now go up around this way, and knock these guys out, and hopefully get there, so work our way through, clear these. So yeah, we're not far from level 70 now, like I say, 2 more levels to go, which should be another maybe 2 or 3 videos after this one. Getting a lot of Wallers here. Pretty much every pack so far I think has had Waller on it, which is kind of annoying. The Waller's really annoying, especially when they lock in that. Especially when they lock in that place like that. So, and yeah.
I am too low on discipline.
Okay, so we'll go through here, get this out, work our way along here, elite. Yeah. Just going through here and having a bit of fun. But yeah, so I'm thinking doing Elder Scrolls Online because it's a game I've had a decent response to the videos I made about it, and maybe turning it into some kind of series, and especially because it's games people seem to be curious about even if they don't want to play. So that said, Elder Scrolls Online I believe is having a free weekend this weekend, so if you want to try it out you will be able to download it for free and play it over the weekend. I believe that's what's going on according to a tweet I saw from their official account the other day. And I'm thinking about other games I want to do like full sort of series, I guess let's play type stuff with. Final Fantasy 13 is one I do want to continue, but I guess it's fallen a little bit on the back burner now, and part of that is greed on my part because I can't monetize those videos. But part of that's also just because I need to work on just, you know, a wider variety of stuff to cover, and I need to have more games like Diablo 3 that I can just pick up and just do a video on each day, and get them out of the way, and that's kind of the plan at this point. And sort of, I've been doing a fair number of sort of just looking at games, like, I wouldn't go so far as to say they're reviews, but certainly videos about particular games, and I want to keep that up as well. But the goal will be to balance that with more Let's Play style videos about other games. And I suppose I'm doing a Let's Play of Diablo 3 as much as one can do a Let's Play of Diablo 3's adventure mode. And that's kind of what I've been doing with this character. But yeah, there are better options out there, and I don't want to abandon Diablo 3, I love the game, and I really enjoy making these videos about it. But it comes to a point where I need to think about what's going to be best for the channel and what people watch. And one thing I have noticed is that what people tend not to watch are Diablo 3 videos. But maybe that'll change. Maybe something will happen and I'll discover some secret in Diablo 3 and all of a sudden I'll get like a million videos on it. I enjoy the game, and it's a nice, easy way to make videos. I've said all this before, of course. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I want to diversify a lot more. I don't want to just be, you know, the Diablo 3 guy. Doing more videos will help with that. We've got a legendary over there, so we'll get that out of the way. We've got jailers. I have jailers, so get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Come up here. Get these guys out of the way. All of them are going to die. Get the empowered shrine so we can do a bit more damage. I like the empowered shrine. Haven't got any of the sort of rift shrines yet. Good conduit pylon, always good for clearing through a video. So, here. But yeah, mostly because I'm not going to be able to like just constantly get new games. I need to mix it up a bit because not every day is going to be a day where I get a new game. And I mean, I've been lucky this week. I've had a bunch of new games to talk about and put videos together but that's not going to happen every week. So I just need to be more vigilant about games. I could do Dead or Alive, I suppose. I've got that. I haven't done a video on that yet. There's actually some interesting points to talk about with Dead or Alive too, with regards to its DLC model, which is a bit controversial given how much they monetize it. In fact, speaking of monetization, I noticed too, I got an email from YouTube. Apparently they're going to introduce a subscription system. And people who pay for the subscription will stop seeing ads on YouTube. And proceeds from the fee will go to YouTube creators, presumably basically as a replacement for the ad revenue they would lose based on their views. So that's an interesting approach, I think. And as someone who isn't a big fan of advertising, but does enable ads on YouTube anyway, just because it's I want to support the people I watch the channels of. So as much as I want people to support me by observing ads on YouTube, I do the same for other people. And I understand, of course, that not everyone is willing to do that, and people run ad blockers for a variety of reasons. And especially given that one of the best reasons to use an ad blocker, and I do use one quite a bit, is that There are a lot of ads that can be really dodgy, and there was actually a case this week where a ad network got compromised and was injecting essentially malicious ads into websites that people were then going to and getting their security compromised. So that's always something to be aware of, and one of a really good reason to run an ad blocker. And like, these aren't dodgy websites either; these are respected websites that people can trust, and they were getting these sort of dodgy results in them. So. But in general, I like to support the creators that make the videos I like on YouTube, and the best way for me to do that generally is through ad revenue. So that's how I do it. Let's identify these legendaries, see if they're worth anything. That is St. Archie's gauge. Oh, that's the new St. Archie's gauge too. They've changed the way that works. So I'm going to equip that. And this is a legendary amulet, which may be an upgrade for the legendary amulet we've got. It's an Ouroboros. It's not really an upgrade. The damage bonus is nice, but I lose a lot of toughness and recovery, but maybe that's okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, that's an upgrade. Okay. I'll stop dilly-dallying on that one. Those shoulders look like they're probably going to be a bit of an upgrade as well. Even though they have a fan of knives, which I don't use. That is... I'm mostly focusing on damage, so it's not really an upgrade unless it increases my damage, is kind of the theory I've been going with. Ooh, that's a fairly logical straight upgrade. So we'll get that, and everything else is not an upgrade. Oh, hang on, no. I tell a lie. That is a big upgrade, and then I'll leave that out. Okay, so that's this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.